Question number 8. Download. Here we have Bastion. So I've created a lab environment in a VM called Bastion, lab.example.com. He'll give a different address. You need to download this hostinfo.txt to all the managed nodes under root/hostinfo.txt. Now collect the system info and replace slash root info.txt. We'll see what the contents are little while from now. First, let's see the content. What is there? Okay, let's go and look into the contents. If you see the content, I just want to duplicate so that you have a whatever we discuss should have some sanctity. You don't have to do this in exam. This part just wanted to show you the contents of this file. So this file has a content called host variable, mem size, BIOS version, VDA size, VDB size. See, these are the variables present, and the values what he wants you to write against each variable is respective to the each managed node. Let's say this file has been copied to server A, Martin, Behrain, and Surya. Let's say this file has been copied to server A to your first task in your playbook, then that particular file in that server A should have server A as a host name here. Server A's memory should be here. Server A's BIOS version should be here. Server A, if it has VDA, VDB, VDC, respective disk size should be overwritten to this value. If it does not have a value, say for example, VDC does not exist in server A, the value should be none here. So this is the requirement he wants you to do with this question. Am I clear, please? Hello? All three of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So the
yes.
playbook, so we will create a playbook. First, try to download this file to all the managed node. That will be our first task. Okay, before that, I will be declaring some variables to hold certain values when a setup module does a lookup. So first here, I will declare some variables like this. Okay, well, I'll be before I really make it copy and paste, I'll tell you what am I trying to do. Okay, here the first file, name of the playbook should be hostinfo.yml. It may be same. Oh God, hostinfo.yml. Here, play to collect host info and replace in the targeted file. This is what the whole play is all about. Host all, right? And then here I'm going to declare some variables. The variable names he does not spell it out in the exam. It is up to us. Why am I doing this? I want to first collect the information from each and every managed node to a variable, and with the variable value I'm going to substitute in each and every managed node. Okay. The first is host underscore name. I can take this variable anything. Okay. He does not tell in the exam variable should be of this name. He just wants you to execute this question as it is. That is, hostinfo.txt should be copied to all the managed nodes. That file has these contents, and these contents should be replaced with the respective host collections. In the sense, server A will be, if you have copied this file to server A, it should be server A here, server B, server C, server D, server E, like that. Okay. So for that, I have to first collect the information. Otherwise, if you have 6 nodes, means I'll be almost having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 into 6, 35 tasks. The 35 tasks, I want to reduce it to 6 tasks only by using some loops. Okay. Or some line in file kind of a module. So let me do first, a little tedious one. I'll take up, we have half an hour to go from now. I will be here for 1 hour as suggested by Surya and also Martin in. So host, so I'll use these variables Ansible underscore or facts and single quote host name This I've collected. I remember, so I've done. So this is one variable. So when this particular playbook fires, this findings of server A will come sit here like that. Next one is I want to have the BIOS version. So next variable here is mem size. Okay, mem size. Mem mem underscore size. Some name. This now what should be my variable? I can make use of Ansible server A hyphen m std out. Sorry, setup. This is how you can recall the variables. You may not be able to remember. So here filter equal to some mem. So I don't remember the variable name used by setup module. So if I do like this, it'll let me know what is the variable name. So by knowing this, yeah, Ansible mem total. So this is the variable which I am supposed to make this part of here. Shift insert. So I will make use of this. Okay, Ansible facts. Then come single quote. This will do. This is one way. So you can use this. Second is he wants us BIOS version. So any name BIOS VER. So I don't remember the variable. So what I will do, I'll go here and search for BIOS something. So any string. So I have here BIOS version. This will do. So I'll edit this file, insert, and make some modifications. I'll write facts, single quote, close this. You must be wondering what I'm doing. When I fire this playbook, these variables which I've declared onto the left hand side will store the variables values. Now here the VDA and VDB. So VDA size colon. Now I need to find out VDA. Okay. So here I'll say devices. So here it starts like this. So Ansible facts, then devices, then VDA, then we have under VDA we have size. So we are supposed to use this order. Okay, VDA her size. Okay, so Ansible underscore facts square bracket single quote devices, then single quote close open single quote VDA, then comes single quote size.
So can we
Single
mention it as devices dot VDA dot size
yes, that is the
VDA?
older version of represent. Yes, you can do it.
Okay, even that
But
works.
even that works. Even that
Right.
works. I've been doing that in the older versions of my presentation to my previous students. Okay, but this is something which is getting applicable for the newer versions of Ansible. Okay, no issues. You can do that. Now the size after that, the condition is that if VDA, of course, VDA should be there. If let's say VDA does not exist for the sake of debate, then the value should be null. Okay, the value should be none. He says here. If no value found, then the message should have none.
Right.
Okay, so pipe it default and in the square you need to put none. Single quote. Then curly braces. It's closed. So YYP. I'm just trying to use 3 disks. Okay. So these are my variables. Something went wrong. Why this is small? यहाँ पे गड़बड़ हो गया. This is where I went wrong. Good. Once my variables are declared, now I'm going to declare the tasks. First task is to download the file. Download the file to all hosts. Okay, and here I'm going to use here URL. Okay, the module. So I'll mention here collections, Ansible dot built-in. So now I can use this particular module URL, get URL, get URL, and then the path URI, and he'll mention the path here. So you'll copy this Ansible doc URL. Okay, Shift G. And destination is slash root host info dot txt. This is the first thing you're supposed to achieve. Okay, so let's do one by one. We'll not do everything at a one go. Otherwise, we'll not be able to see the changes happening on each machine. So I should change this to URI. Okay, now let's first execute this all hyphen m shell hyphen a ls hyphen l slash root host info dot txt. As of now, it should not exist. It should give errors. Okay. Now once I fire this, Ansible hyphen navigator run the file name, then hyphen m std out and std out hyphen sync. Want to validate first. There's something URI. Okay. Get URL. Okay. Get. Okay. URL. All right. Okay. All right. Yes. Now I'll fire this and we'll validate each and every step we'll validate. So you can see the file is there. All right. And let's see the content also as it is. All right. The contents of each file we have seen. Let's see only one server A. Okay. This is the content of the file as of now. It's all empty. So I would do one task at a time and keep looking into the content so you'll know what we are doing. Okay, so let's edit this file again. We'll write one more task. The first task would be to replace the host name. So name, replace the host name. So we'll use line in file, and then path slash root host info.txt, and then reg exp. Then we'll look for a regular expression, and we look for anything which starts at the beginning, caret host name. Okay, and then the line you should add us here. Now I want you to point little attention here. If the file, the content of the file, if you see here, is with double quotes, if you want the file should look like, the content should look like with double quotes, so accordingly you will make some changes in this file. I'll show you both. So if you want double quotes, you have to start here, single quote and then double quote. Okay, so okay, the name is host. The file, within the file, it starts with host, and it should get here single quote host with double quotes equal to, here you should have double quote curly braces host underscore name. So this would be your first task. See here, this variable I am replacing here. Okay, now let's fire this and see. Ansible. Something went wrong. I didn't close with single quote here. Let's look look at the content of the file on server A first. So it has come with double quotes, and the host name is server A. Let's put all here. So in each and every managed node, server A, on server A host, B it is server B, C it is D under, it has D, and C it is C. So this is how it should look like in the file. Next is mem size. So I'll yank these lines 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5YY, paste it, open a line, replace mem size. This, okay, we are trying to look for a file with the content mem size. Okay, and now it should get replaced with mem size. Here mem, the variable which I have declared earlier. And then, now here I'm not using double quote, just to show you that if it does not want the value to be brought under double quotes, then how does it look? Okay, So we are now looking at the replacing the mem total, mem size, and MB. What went wrong? Unexpected templating. Oh, I didn't close it again. Here I didn't close with a square brackets. Nice. All mistakes at my end only. All right. Let's look at the content of each. So you can see memory mem size is 600. See 960. Now with it without double quotes. Martin in and Martin Bahrain and Surya. Can you see the difference now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, please. So please read the question. If he is asking double quotes, please issue that this type of input. If he wants each and every value to be in double quotes, kindly have double quotes in the curly before to the curly braces. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 YY. Paste it. Now that you got a glimpse what I'm trying to do, open a line. The next is BIOS version. BIOS. So look for here BIOS and then here BIOS, and I have given small case BI, BIOS VER at the beginning. You can see at the beginning here. Again here I didn't close with the square brackets. Okay. All right. Hmm. Open a line. BIOS. All right. Done. So now let's see the cat. So you see the BIOS version has come for each and every version. Now I will do only one, and once it is done for remaining two, I will do yank and paste it together, just to show you the difference. So host info 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 YY, paste it, open a line, replace the VDA, VDA size, sorry, insert VDA size. I'll do one, and remaining two I will do at a time so that you'll know what's happening. Okay, VDA, VDA. Okay, I hope those entries are correct. Square bracket, size, size, size. Okay. Let us face it when it gives some error. So let's see the content. So it is showing 10 GB. All right. Now remaining things I will do at a time. So Shift G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 YY. Paste it. Open a line. Paste it. Open a line. There is only two discs asked in the exam, because some of the machines do have VDB also, so you'll find the size as maybe less than 10. But VDC we don't have in each and every managed node, so I want to see the value to be none. So that's the reason I'm using VDC also in the current presentation. But in the exam you'll not have VDC at all. You'll have only two disks. VDB, V, here it is. B here, B here, C here, VDC, VDC, and C here. All right, now let's execute all together. All right, all the two tasks. Now let's see the content of the file. So you could see here, most of the machines do have VDB, so we can get a size against our variable as 1 GB, but none of the machines has VDC, so it has given none here. So the question has been validated. What it says, if no value is found, then message none should be part of this. If none is in double quotes, put it in double quote, no issues. Okay, no issues. So it's okay. You can have the value in double quotes. Here at the bottom, you can have, say for example, if I have double quotes here, and mind you, this exam nobody has failed because the same questions are coming. Of course, the English will be different, presentation will be in hyperlink, but the asking is the same. So if you want, the content should be in double quotes, the none value you can see here, right? Hello, all four of you, all three of you, Martin from Bahrain.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So as for the suggestion by our one of the students, Surya, we need to cut off at 10 o'clock. So he might have some login. So we'll stop for today here. So when we come tomorrow, we'll do, because we know that we'll fall in at 9. Martin from in Martin, Bahrain, and Surya. So tomorrow we'll do as much as questions possible,
Yeah.
around 4 to 5. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Martin. In
Okay.
Martin.
Okay, sir.
Okay then. Surya, have a good day.
Thank you,
Bye
sir.
now.
Have a good
Bye.
day. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.